It's Powell in at the center. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Porzingis can't hit. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. It's stolen. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Gobert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. To the paint. The shot by Powell, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And Utah turns it over again. About a minute played so far here in the first. And here is Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Dallas moving it around. Tipped away. Stolen by Michael Conley. And he uses the glass on the way.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Conley, the pass to Gobert. It's good. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big unit.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
That's his first personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Conley scanning the floor. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The pass to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Porzingis.
You look at Porzingis, guys, and I like his versatility, especially on the defensive end where he can guard multiple positions.
And the dunk by Powell.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Conley against Doncic. And there it is for him. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
O'Neal against Doncic. Passes to Porzingis. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his pack. O'Neal
kicks to Mitchell. Oh, and the Dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Doncic, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Gobert gets to Conley. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And the dunk by Powell.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
It's to O'Neal. He dishes it to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good from outside. The drive by Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's speed. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Doncic. Gobert with the block. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal.
And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Jazz leading by 8. Here is Conley. They double team Conley. He kicks it to Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. To the inside. Porzingis against Bogdanovich.
And once in a while, a team will have this kind of night where nothing is working, but it's still early. They have a chance to play themselves out of this funk if they just keep battling. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Doncic passes to Cauley-Stein. Puts up a three. And it's Doncic missing. Jazz leading by 9. Up top, Gobert. Bogdanovich left side. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Mitchell wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that rate. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Bullock passes to Kleba. Tries again. Brown. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. That's a free basket right there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Oni passes to Gay. Down low. Here's Whiteside on the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
1:11 left in the first half. The kick out to Brown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Oni, and he dunks it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the pass to Brunson. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Jazz leading by 7. Oni passes to Gay. Now Clarkson. Count that one. Clarkson's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Brunson. Driving the lane, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and 2 assists. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? Well, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. A finish. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
An explosive effort there from Mitchell, outrunning the defense and taking the fast break all the way.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic feeling it out. They get it back. Porzingis passes to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Clock is at 3. Hardaway finds Porzingis. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Outside Hardaway. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Conley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey card, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaway.
And Doncic, here we go. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The second effort. Porzingis with the steal. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Offensive rebound. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. And they'll get another chance. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. To stop the run. And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
Here's Conley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 15.
But not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you, Clarkson. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Dallas ball.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Now Bullock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kleba with it. And he drives in. Basket counts.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Oni passes to Whiteside. To the paint. And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul.
Moses Brown.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. Tipped away. It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Whiteside trying to break free. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Pound kicks to Bullock. Passes it to Brunson. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Bullock. T right on him. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Jazz ball.
And here's Clarkson. With 4 seconds on the clock. Powered down with both hands.
Down for 2.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if he's going to stop him.
And so it's Utah finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Maxi Kleber. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Brown, and it's Brown in at the 5, roaming the paint. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Brunson against Conley. Yep, it counts. Conley's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Jazz.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
Brown outside. Pass to Bullock. Clock at 6. Now here's Brunson. Bullock kicks to Brunson. The tray. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass break, Dallas. Brown's got the ball.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Now the feed to Gobert. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. A 3 from Porzingis. Rebound by Mitchell.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. He's off on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Outside Conley. Yes, that goes in. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Porzingis finds Doncic. Good on the bucket.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Shoots over Powell. Gobert the pass to Conley. Now here is O'Neal. Driving in, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Pass to Porzingis.
2 minutes.
And here is Powell.
2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Doncic with it. Conley picks him up. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
With that quick trigger mindset, when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Now the pass to O'Neal. Now here's Conley. Fires the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Jazz.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Mike Conley.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for Doncic. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Now the Mavericks with it. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Let's face the starting lineup for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At power forward, James Crowder. At the
just about.
The Utah Jazz.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Left side, Conley. Who poked away. Three-pointer, O'Neal. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker, right wing. Now Ayton, back to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 6. And he buries his first look.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Now Gobert. Here's Conley. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. Booker goes in. To the left wing. Conley against Paul. Lets it fly. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Paul.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Gobert with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Outside Paul. Crowder finds Paul. Outside Booker. And he drives in. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Here's Paul. The Jazz making their last shot. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside for Booker. Fires the 3. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Pass to Conley. And he lobs it up top. Crowder grabs the miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Here's Booker. Crowder outside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And they're pushing it up. And that one's good for Conley. Conley's got 5.
Mike Conley is incredible in transition, using his ridiculous speed to beat everyone down the court.
Pass to Booker from deep. 1:16 left in the first. Oh, they get a hand on it. Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Crowder. Here's O'Neal, outside Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovich, covered by Crowder. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell, takes a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Pass to Booker. And here's Paul, down low. Here's Crowder. O'Neal pulls it in. From deep, Conley. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Crowder finds Paul. And he banks in the layup.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Conley passes to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Here's Paul.
The heart and hustle of Conley really putting in work on defense.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Jazz leading by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the floor for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
And so here's Phoenix, following the bucket by the Jazz. They get it again. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Conley passes to Gobert. Now here's Bogdanovich. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Booker. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Booker. 4-3. In low. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Pass to Mitchell. Into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Crowder. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an all-star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, BA, you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier. A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risks pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Paul. Booker against Gobert. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Ayton's got his third basket on the night right there.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Booker against Mitchell. Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the lob.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Paul with it. Pass to Bridges. Booker with it. Releases. Bridges misses. Utah leading.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Inside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. A line change here for Utah. 1:46 left in the second. Pass to Shannon. Right side Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Payne. McGee passes to Payne. Releases from 15. It's stolen by Clarkson. In transition, here they come. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, McGee with the block. And here's Payne. McGee with it. Ingles defending. Here's Shaman. Shot from the top of the key. Here's McGee. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Here's Oni, and there's the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Stolen by Whiteside. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. And that's going to be a travel.
Phoenix ball.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And here's Payne. The kick out to Johnson. 3-pointer. The rebound by Whiteside. Ball's going up the court. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And credit him for understanding the situation.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 steals, and 2 rebounds. Thanks for joining.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into.
Now here's Paul. Six to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Crowder. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Jazz shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Knocked loose. Paul with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Paul. Ayton passes to Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Now Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Pass to Crowder. Booker against Conley from 11 feet away. Paul passes to Crowder. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Utah with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And it's in there. Conley's got 7.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Suns substitution.
Now Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 3-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Ingles. Pass to Oni. Back to Ingles. Here's Oni. To the middle. Hauled in by McGee.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Johnson passes to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Gay finds Clarkson.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Whiteside. McGee with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Payne with the bucket.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Now here's Clarkson. Going inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Payne. Down low. Here's Shamet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Shamet's gotten his first basket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Gay. And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second.
1:10 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Here's Clarkson. Clock at 6. With the drive. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Gay against Payne. Here's Shamet. Off target with the 3. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Outside, Ingles. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on JaVale McGee.
Joe Ingles has made himself into an offensive threat, and defenses have taken notice.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. To the wing, right side. Right side Payne. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. Outside Payne. Up top, McGee. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Ingles. And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Undrafted coming into the league, Joe Ingles has not only found a way to stick, he's become a major contributor.
Outside Paul. Hayden with it. 4 seconds left. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Hayden's got 10 points in the game.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Conley against Paul. Conley on the attack. Got it.
Although he's wiry strong, Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Paul with it. And Gobert with a block. Booker against Mitchell. Pass to Conley. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now.
Just throw it up to Gobert and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Booker. Ayton with it. Over Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Bridges finds Ayton. No good off the back of the rim. Utah leading. Back to Conley. Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
And look at Conley go right up inside. Masterful job getting the foul on that shot.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Conley passes to Mitchell. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Paul. A quick shot there. It's off target. And for the Jazz, their shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Mitchell against Booker. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Paul for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And at this stage in Chris Paul's career, he relies on experience as much as athleticism in transition.
The three from Mitchell. He can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. Ayton passes to Booker. That three's off the mark.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Outside Mitchell. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Bridges. They get the rebound. Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Ayton passes to Crowder. Good D by Gobert.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Jazz.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. From deep, Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. From deep three-point range, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the pass. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with Aaron Gordon, he knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Now here's Conley. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Jokic. Barton surveying the floor. Over Mitchell. Barton finds Jokic. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Murray. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. The kick out to Barton. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Jazz with possession here. Now Conley. Inside. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Here he goes. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Barton. Rejected by Murray. Jokic against Gobert. And it's Jokic missing.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
O'Neal gets to Conley. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shots good by Mitchell.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Murray. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
On the wing, Mitchell. Conley the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. The putback. Kicks it out to Mitchell. O'Neal from long range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray with the bounce pass. And Jokic wide open. He shoots, and no good that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Team foul.
And Jokic drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Gobert finds Mitchell. 1:02 left here in the first quarter. And here's Conley outside. Porter pulls it in.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
And Mitchell gets it to go. 11 points for Donovan Mitchell.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Martin passes to Jokic. Porter against O'Neal. Jokic.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Back to Conley. There's the drive. Here's Gobert. Mitchell wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 14 points.
Now, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Well, they're also crashing the offensive glass with everything they've got. The second chance points coming in bunches.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And it's good for 2. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want? And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Bogdanovich, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Conley with a wide open look. Utah the rebound. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Murray with it. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Porter dishes to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. That one misses. So Utah will take it the other way. From deep three-point range. High post try. Outside Conley. Mitchell against Gordon. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Conley's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. They go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now here's Barton to the inside. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And maybe the best passing big man in the league. Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Oni passes to Gay. In the corner, it's Clarkson.
2 minutes remaining in
back to Gay.
2 minutes.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And really the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
Here's Murray driving to the basket. And it's Murray with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Right side, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside, Porter. Inside, Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Assisted.
Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Oni. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down low, right side, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jokic.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trail by 11. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Najee. Back to Morris. To the paint. The shake. Najee, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Gay. And here is Ingles. Back to Gay. And finished off by Gay.
You know, it's never clear what Joe Ingles is thinking. The unpredictability of what he accomplishes in pick and roll is something special.
Into the lane. Stolen by Clarkson. And so it's the Utah Jazz. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 14 points, 2 assists. And
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Dozier. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Dozier kicks to Morris. Sinks the triple.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Now here is Conley. 6 points for him. Has to go Bear. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Over Rivers. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets trail by 12. Rivers in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Mitchell missing.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Green. That shot off. Good work defensively by Gay. Ingles finds Clarkson. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the middle, here's Gay, and then Gay with the dunk.
And Gay, such a terrific athlete, outstanding at rising up and just bringing it in.
Outside, Green. Off target from three-point range. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Oni. It's rebounded by Dozier. The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Najee. Dozier passes to Najee. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
It's his first trip to the line. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Rivers with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Denver passing it around. And Green slams it in.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving. The need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
And Denver has possession following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. Morris. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And the wide open shot from Morris. No good on the 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Going inside, and he jams it with authority.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Passes it to Rivers. Here's Najee. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And here's Clarkson. Inside. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 3 assists now in this one. Morris kicks to Dozier. And there's the drive.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Denver, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Big group substitution here for Denver. And the second free throw, good. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Oni. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the inside. Here's Gay. Here's Whiteside. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. And the Jazz lead by 16. Murray looking around. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 14 points.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Jazz out in front, leading by 14. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Nuggets, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Gobert with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside Conley. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. An emphatic LU jam.
Yeah, this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Murray against Gobert. Murray, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Gobert finds Conley. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Now Bogdanovich. Conley's shot is off.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Conley with it. Now defended by Jokic. Mitchell left side. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Murray kicks to Jokic. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
The number of second chance points they've gotten has also been big. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And Murray really burst on the scene during the NBA bubble of 2020, really proving how dangerous of a player he can be.
And slam dunk by Gobert. And the Jazz lead by 17. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pulls up on the wing. The shot missing. And it's Denver the other way.
The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Poked away. Back to Mitchell. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Mitchell looking it over. Driving inside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Jazz.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And it goes down 2 points.
And the mid-range seeming effortless for Murray. He's got a touch that makes that shot a good option for him.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. Murray left side. Three-pointer. Utah with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Another miss by Utah. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
This league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Pass to Hardaway. To the inside. Porzingis. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. And here's Porzingis. From deep, here's Doncic. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
And Utah calls time here. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Doncic has gone 1 for 2 from deep. Outside Conley. He takes it in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Porzingis. Defended by Bogdanovic. Outside Hardaway. Kept alive. Outside Finney-Smith. Takes the 3. And Hardaway good for 3.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Now here's Mitchell. Driving inside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Showing off the touch with the exquisite finger roll.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Here's Conley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Hardaway against Mitchell. On the take. Can't connect from short range. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Finney-Smith. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Jazz ball.
Utah trailing here. Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovic with it. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And now the Mavs on the run. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Powell finds Doncic.
Mavericks foul. Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first personal foul.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now Porzingis. Powell outside. Now Hardaway from deep. Just 5 on the clock.
That's his first personal foul. Second.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Mitchell. That shot, no good. Good D by Hardaway. Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Finney-Smith with it for 3. They kick it out to Porzingis. To the middle with the clock winding down, and a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
The 3 from Mitchell knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Conley against Doncic. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Dwight Powell.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, BA. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league. Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Doncic against Conley. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Doncic outside. Back to Cauley Stein. Up and over Conley. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Here's Conley driving in, gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. This one for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. To the paint. Stolen by Whiteside. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Gay. And And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Brunson. Can't cash it in from the high post. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Ingles passes to Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Gay, an outstanding player, finishing with power. Doesn't get any easier than that.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's Bullock on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bullock's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Honey. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Driving to the basket. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Brown. Back to Brunson. Inside. Kleba finds Brunson. Pulls up, high post. The rebound by Whiteside.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
The kick out to Ingles. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Moses Brown. The first one falls.
Shooting for Utah.
Both good from the line that time. And we're through the first half of play here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the... And that does it for our...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Doncic against Gobert. Doncic passes to Powell. A little mid-range shot is up. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Doncic has got 11 points.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Outside Mitchell. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 11.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Doncic with the bucket.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard. Too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Here's Mitchell. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
A sloppy pass. have to be more precise than that.
Beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
O'Neal misses.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And stolen by Gobert. It's tipped. Hardaway against Mitchell. Down low. Here's Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Pass to Porzingis. Powell with it. Doncic outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his third personal foul.
And, you know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul.
And so Powell nails them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Back to Bullock. Pass to Brunson. Pulls up. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. Back to Bullock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Out to Kleba. Second shot opportunity. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Kleba's got his first points of the game.
Kick to the outside. Heads up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Jazz lead by 6. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Pass to Kleba. Lets the 3 fly. Can't hit that one. And Utah will come the other way. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Outside, Brown. Kleba passes to Brown. Kleba down low. Gay's there. Pass to Bullock. Out to Kleba. Over Gay. Kleba's shot is off. The Jazz have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Tipped.
Shooting for Utah, Rudy Gay. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive, so you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks.
32 seconds left to play in the third. Doncic passes to Powell. Now here's Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You know what makes Porzingis a nightmare matchup, guys, is his size, skill, and agility.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know what? When he's got the chance to get inside, Gay's going to take it, fellas. I mean, he doesn't waste those opportunities.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Bogdanovic against Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Launches a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Conley. On the take. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 12.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Outside Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Shooting for Utah.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Kleba, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. A nice shot by Doncic.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Outside Conley. Here's Mitchell, and stolen by Porzingis. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Doncic. Left side Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Left side Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovic on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Offensive board. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Maxi Kleber.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And here's Mitchell. To the inside. Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
Doncic finds Hardaway. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Hardaway.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley. Doncic passes to Kleba. The three is up. Fires in the triple. And now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Mitchell drives in. Good D by Hardaway. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Right side, Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Outside, Finney-Smith. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Kleba, left side. Gobert against Doncic. Back to Kleba. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. On the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now Doncic. Pass to Kleba. Outside Hardaway from behind the arc. Now Doncic. Now Kleba. Defended by Gobert. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. And they barely squeezed out the win.
I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here's Ayton, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell kicks to Conley. They get a hand on it. Crowder with the steal. From 20 feet out. Ayton wide open. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And Brent in this one. Terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense. It's Crowder in the right spot.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Paul passes to Booker. He feeds it to Ayton. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And Booker puts up a deep 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Mitchell just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Paul. Stolen by Mitchell. Conley finds Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
The assist.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And how about the speed of Mike Conley there in transition? He explodes up the court to ensure they convert on that fast break.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And he gets the bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Conley. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Bridges with it. Conley picks him up. Bridges outside. Down low. Ball outside. On deep. To the middle with the fadeaway. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
The drive by Mitchell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Booker against Mitchell. Here's Bridges. Trying to get open. It's Crowder. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
And it's Conley penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ball fires from way outside. Bridges finds Booker. Back to Bridges. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz lead by 5. After this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Booker in the post. Covered by Mitchell. Back to Paul. Good work defensively by Conley.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Back to Booker. Inside and stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. To the inside. Gobert. And the pass to O'Neal. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Conley, the pass to Gobert. 2 points. That one goes. Gobert's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Pass to Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Goes back up. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Here's Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. Shot by Crowder, no good.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
They double him with Booker. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Suns now. Suns trail by 7. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Payne passes to Johnson. Payne with it. Back to Johnson. Clock at 4. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky it was off. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Jazz leading by 5. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Honey. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Now they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
So there's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's good. 2 points. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Well, the more Clarkson plays in the pick and roll, it seems like he gets confidence, and the better he becomes. Tough cover for the D.
Johnson dishes to Payne. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. To the paint. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Payne's got his first 2 points. Here's Honey. Payne covering. Ingles kicks to Gay. Passes to Oni. To the inside. Whiteside lays it up off the glass.
You have to do a lot of things defensively to prevent Hassan Whiteside from scoring. He is just an Adonis out there. Look at that body, and still gets those shots to go like he did there.
Shamet the pass to Payne. And here's McGee. Now, here's Shamet. The Suns need to get a shot off. 17-foot shot on the way. McGee's shot is off. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. And
for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay. And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Mitchell against Booker. From outside the arc, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Down low, Crowder with the steal. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
All finds Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on 8.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Bridges shot good.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Here's Conley. Makes it off the glass. Conley's got 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Paul looking over the floor. Booker the pass to Paul. Inside. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Crowder.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Here's Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And they recover it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And that's an intentional foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Jazz substitution.
1:46 left in the third. Payne dishes to McGee. Johnson in the corner. And it's Payne in the corner. 5 on the clock. McGee. Here's Kaminsky. Here's McGee. It's tipped. To the paint. And stolen by Payne. Shamet with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. And finished off by Kaminsky.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Clarkson goes in.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Shamet the pass to Payne. To the inside. And McGee kicks to Payne. Shamet up top. Shoots over Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. McGee's shot is off. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey. Clarkson up top. He's covered by Shamet. Gay dishes to Whiteside. McGee with the block. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now Payne. And there's the pass to Shamet. Another three for Phoenix.
And Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing is part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Paul outside. On the wing, Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Gobert. 20 feet out. Paul with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute played. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Paul goes in, and the wide open shot from Crowder. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And here is O'Neal. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Phoenix Suns.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
That one is no good. Suns trail by 8. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Back to Ayton. Paul outside. Launches a 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Mitchell outside. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And Mitchell drops them both. The Suns running out of time. Paul outside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Paul passes to Booker. The shot that time, not on target. The Jazz go the other way with it. The drive by Mitchell. He kicks it to O'Neal. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Suns trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bridges finds Crowder. Good D by Bogdanovich.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Crowder with the steal. Pass to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Ball outside. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Pulls up. A rebound by the Jazz.
You know, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Paul. Mitchell wide open. Knocks down the three ball. Mitchell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Utah.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
It's tipped. Crowder against Mitchell. Conley with it. Clock at 6. Kicks to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Conley's shot is off. It's 2-on-1. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Here's Gobert. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next. And hey, Allie.
Brian, thank you.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And for Denver, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Now here's Murray. Wide open look. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Murray.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
From deep, Conley. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. The 3 ball. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Here's Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Conley's got 5 now.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Murray passes to Jokic. No good on the triple. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. Throws it up high. Oh, and Gobert Gobert powers it home.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Now here's Porter. He takes it in, and then Porter with the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now here's Murray. Jokic with it. And Jokic throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Martin outside. Pass to Jokic. Now Porter. Martin outside. Inside. Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Drafted 41st overall in the 2014 NBA draft, Jokic has turned a lot of heads. The versatility he has is unreal.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Left side, Bogdanovich. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
And Utah has possession following the score by Denver. Conley against Murray. The shot by Conley, no good.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Here's Mitchell. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Here's Conley. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Pass to Jokic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Now here's Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. Puts it up from 15. And he can't get that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. Don't go. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Denver, getting going in the second. Denver in the lead. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jokic has got 6. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Porter's shot is off. On offense, here's Utah. Here's Conley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Conley causes so many problems for the defense. He's quick, and he has the ability to score from anywhere.
And Conley drops them both. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Murray passes to Gordon. Barton outside. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Conley against Murray to the inside. On the wing, Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gordon.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense, closing out on shooters whenever he's nearby.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Porter finds Barton. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. There's the 3. He can't hit that time. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
The Jazz have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Conley passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Back to Mitchell. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Porter against Ingles. Back to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pass to Clarkson. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Murray. 1:53 left to play in the half. Here's Gordon. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Honey. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Jokic. Out on his own on the break. And then Porter with the dunk.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
There's 1:17 left in the second period. Ingles finds Clarkson. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Jokic with it. He's got 10. In transition, here come the Jazz. Yep, count it.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Excellent D there from Ingles. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Off with the layup. And the Nuggets shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Nice move. Jokic. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Jokic has got 8 points here in the quarter. Pass to Clarkson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Nuggets.
Here's Ingles, and he lays it up and in.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach evaluate this team's...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Half. Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He had 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. Thanks for joining.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Morris down low. Shakes him. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Down low. Here's Gay. No good on the shot. Now Denver takes it the other way. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The shot by Najee, no good. Utah shooting 40% from the field in this one. Clarkson finds Gay. Here's Honey. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Utah.
Good on both. Denver in the lead. Morris outside. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot, to the paint. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. And here comes the break. It's stolen by Green. The drive by Rivers. The rebound by Oni.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Down low. There's the steal. To the middle. Stolen by Ingles. Clarkson outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Such a well-coordinated athlete. Rudy has no trouble catching it and then doing something with it.
Morris outside. Here's Dozier. Back to Morris. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Gay. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot is up. Rebound by the Nuggets. And it It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
Nuggets ball.
A minute 50 left in the third. And it's Morris penetrating. Deflected. And here's Clarkson. Pass to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. 6 on the shot clock. Fires high post. Here's Gay. The bank shot, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Dozier, no good from outside.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Clarkson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Morris outside, and he drives in. A rebound by Ingles. For Utah, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Oni. Green covering. The shot by Oni, no good. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Morris passes to Green. And again, Denver, no good.
Nuggets. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Utah trailing here. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Clarkson. Driving to the basket. And he throws it down with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Rivers, good. Rivers has got his first points in this one.
Ball handling is one of Rivers' strong points. Being able to get where he wants on the court and create and finish.
Clarkson shoots from 14. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good...
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Nuggets ahead, up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Jeff Green. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers, and it's Najee in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. To tie it up. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second.
Martin with a steal. And Jokic throws it down.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Here's Mitchell. And stolen by Jokic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's foul number 2 for him. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Murray passes to Jokic. Now Murray to the right side from 15 feet away. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Continuing to stoke the fire. His shot making has been absolutely superb.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6 with the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Now Murray. Pass to Jokic. Oh, another miss by Jokic. Inside. And stolen by Jokic. The drive by Porter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
We also see the points have come off penetration. They've been aggressive breaking down the defense.
Got a piece of it. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Sends it home from three-point land.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
Outside Murray. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Outside for Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Back to Gobert. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Outside Murray. An open look for Porter. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. From deep, Conley. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Murray from outside. And another 3 for Denver.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Mitchell against Barton. They need this. And yep, it's good. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
A minute 4 left in the 4th. Pass to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. That shot off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Shot from 12. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And it's the Nuggets ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Porter's shot is off.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
From deep. Murray, no good. So the Nuggets win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For